Hey guys, Matt here. So we're going to talk about Gevo and some news with Frontier infrastructure and the carbon management, whatnot. And we're going to segue into my portfolio strategy. I know I said earlier that I was going to start back up the portfolio updates on a monthly basis, and we're going to start that off now. But we got some news from Gevo to kick things off. Frontier Infrastructure, in collaboration with Gevo and Verity, launches complete carbon management platform from ethanol industry. So I'm not going to read all this. Pause and read this if you want to. But the gist is that Gevo is part of a greater initiative to be North America's first fully integrated carbon management platform for ethanol producers. Now, what does that mean? Hopefully, we'll find out. Well, as far as when I say what does that mean? What does that mean as far as investors and what we get out of it? Well, hopefully we know over this couple of quarters. But so far, I mean, Gevo has a pretty big role in this, and we actually get to see the Verity platform in use. I know in the past I mentioned the Verity platform in passing because I wanted to see an actual application, and now I do. So I am very happy to see that. Now we have Simply Wall Street via Yahoo talk about. Give some, I guess, price targets and some opinions on Gevo, some of which I agree with. I do think Gevo now is undervalued. I think at the beginning of the year before it had all these deals and the major jump in revenue and all that stuff, I could argue that a little bit. But for now, yeah, I can start to see it. Like I mean, you've seen the earnings. Gevo is coming a long way. It's actually profitable now. Now, the fair value of 555, well, we'll see about that. We'll see what happens. We'll see how well Gevo earns that over the next couple of quarters. Assuming, now we'll get to that in a second, but I also agree with the risk. The main risk here is that it is, right now, Gevo's success is heavily dependent on government credits. I mean, it is not selling a product for money. And well, it's not selling a product on money and being profitable off of that. They're using government credits, which is, I'll admit, is useful at the time. But I mean, if something happens to those credits, something happens to Gevo. So I would hope that this will eventually be backed up by an actual product or a direct service. Now, by product direct service, we're talking about Net Zero One, which, I mean, Gevo's in a very difficult place. I'm not going to go over that anymore, but I really hope that DOE loan goes through, or Gevo has an alternate plan, because we are still running out of 2025. I mean, if this goes into 2026, that's going to delay the project even further. So hopefully Gevo has some news on the Net Zero One, because that is their way. That's going to be their way of actually thriving instead of just surviving. Okay, so now for the portfolio. As you can see, I'm doing quite well. The money I made from Palantir that I mentioned in the last portfolio update, that I made a lot of money from that company. I'm about ready to funnel it back in. And now obviously Palantir is going up, which is fair enough. I mean, stocks will either go up or down, and Palantir went up. But hey, I'm not mad about it. I executed my strategy, and I was very successful. The money is going to go back into. I'm going to primarily go into Target. Target is a stable company that's fallen on some hard times due to some, questionable choices. That their CEO got replaced. We are going to hopefully Target will change his mind or change some of its strategy, and we'll see in a couple of earnings that it will go. Hopefully it will do better. But if it doesn't, hey, it is still a strong dividend stock in my opinion. And that's gonna be the target of my buys. Now, Gevo. Now, I did mention that once Gevo actually starts construction, if Gevo ever starts construction on Net Zero, I will start making some purchases again on the stock. However, like, Gevo's done pretty well over the past couple months, and now it's mainly based off of credits, but it's done pretty well. It's made a lot of good moves recently. I think I might break that rule and buy a few more shares. I don't quite know yet. We'll wait over the coming weeks, and if the stock jumps up while I'm waiting, and it gets up to 386 or whatever, which is my cost basis, oh well, that's fine. Then that's a good thing. That's a good thing. But if it doesn't, and I finish thinking, I might buy a few more shares. But for now, like most of my strategy has been just waiting and doing nothing. Just doing nothing at all. That's why I haven't been making a lot of portfolio updates, because most of it's just me sitting. And outside of Target and Gevo, that's what I'm going to keep doing. Just keep sitting. Just keep adding money here and there. And the only stock I was thinking of buying is Nvidia. Now maybe I should jump on top of that, but I am thinking of adding that to my portfolio. But it's not something that I need to buy right now. Okay, guys, take care. Have a great day and eat your vegetables.